Good morning, boys and girls. It's 8:30 and time for a visit to Buckskin Bill's Storyland cabin. So now let's open the cabin doors and see what Buckskin Bill is doing today.
Good morning.
Okay, let's change the date.
Wait a minute.
Don't forget, we need to change the date board.
Of course we're going to change the date. Don't I generally say every day has a name, every day has a number? Good morning. Welcome to Storyland.
Don't forget to change the date board.
What's your name?
Nose.
This television program is live and it's happening just as you're watching from the studios of WAFB. What are you up to? Okay, let's change the date. Let's change the date.
My hair, you may notice my hair's a little wilder than usual. It's from the Zoom. I went out there and got wet. And I haven't had a chance to get to the barber shop or the beauty salon, whatever they call them now.
How in the world they deal with
Lost
clay
an
like...
eye, had to get a new one glued on. And but I have some other things you might want to notice.
You have
Just say no.
Just say no. Now
I have
why
these neat little wristbands that Miss Boots gave me.
says I care?
Right.
Okay.
Right, and you may want to change the date board. Don't forget.
Let's go change the
Okay.
date, folks. We're going to have Broadmoor Middle School. I have a tendency to say Broadmoor Junior High, but it's Broadmoor Middle School. And they have a group here today that are joining in the I Care Week. We spend a good deal of our time worrying about and often knocking the younger people. Well, I can tell you over at Broadmoor Middle, they're doing something about I Care Week, and I understand a goodly number of the Broadmoor Middle students are watching today.
Right.
Robin Melton is a teacher at Broadmoor Middle School, but you also teach the 6th grade curriculum.
Yes, it's the ADAP 6-week curriculum for the 6th graders.
That means for 6 weeks, what happens?
They do various activities, role-playing, and learn to solve their problems in ways other than using drugs.
I think the interesting thing might be to people who don't know, Robin, how do we arrive at this curriculum? You can't go buy one.
No, it's arrived through a lot of hard work with the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board. They spent a lot of time researching and working on the curriculum.
With the I Care people.
With the I Care
You know, the
people.
I Care
Oh,
people are
yes.
the ones who did all this. I understand our curriculum is so outstanding that the Dallas Public School System has borrowed it.
Oh, and many people have asked for copies of the curriculum all through the United States.
What this means to us as citizens is that every day for 6 weeks, every one of these students has about an hour instruction in the evils, the degradation, the destroying effects of drugs.
Right, and more importantly, they learn how to solve their problems without turning to the use of alcohol and drugs.
Robin Melton, I have a feeling you came down here as a brownie or a bluebird.
Brownie.
Still giggling,
A few
huh?
years ago, still
Okay.
giggling.
Okay, Broadmoor Middle, we want to meet our group, and they, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How should we do this? We want to start here and
They know.
introduce? Okay,
Just let them have the show.
all right.
Hi, we're from Broadmoor Middle School and we're the ADAP Just Say No Club. The skit that we're going to do for you today is called My Older Sister.
My name is Mary Catherine.
My name is Stephanie.
My name is Stephanie.
My name is John Swady.
Kim Crawford.
Gigi Gady.
Now this group is going to break, and we're just going to set up the stage right for you. What happened, these Broadmoor students, there were 4 different skits written and performed for elementary schools in different parts of our school system, and this one was the one selected to come be on television. They do us honor. We have to use our imagination. I see we have a bed on the floor with a telephone, and this skit could be a little shocking to some of you. You'd think it just couldn't happen where I am, but let's watch and listen to Broadmoor Middle School Just Say No.
Sally went into Brenda's bedroom once and started snooping into Brenda's things.
See you guys later.
Behave now, Sally.
Okay, Mom. Hey, what's this stuff? This is marijuana. I wonder who it belongs to. It can't belong to Brenda. What will I do? I'll call Susie. Hello, Aunt Claire. Is Susie there? It's an emergency.
Just one moment.
Hello, Sally. What's so important? Susie, if you have a problem, I mean a super big problem, who would you go to?
My parents, of course.
But I can't, not now.
Well, I'll be right over, okay?
Okay.
Brenda comes home smoking a cigarette and holding a can of beer with Colette, Mike, and Brian behind her.
Cheers!
Get out now!
Hey, Brenda. Hey, girls. Who's your friend?
What friend?
Hey man, this is funny. Open the door. Slick, the door's open.
That friend.
What are you doing up here, Sally? Yeah, who's the kid?
She's Brendan's sis. Get out of here, Brat. What are you doing up here anyway?
I was talking to Susie and I wanted to talk privately.
Mom and Dad aren't home, and plus you have your own phone. Yeah.
What are you drinking? And is that a joint?
Don't try to change the subject, but yeah, it's beer. Want some?
We had a whole 6-pack.
And we have more joints. Oh no, I won't throw my life away and end up like Uncle Harvey.
Hey, Colette, give me a joint.
Sure.
Who's Uncle Harvey anyway?
What's the talk about my father?
Who's Uncle Harv?
Okay, he was sent to a mental hospital for alcohol and drug abuse, you know, and I don't want to throw my life away and end up like him.
Who's throwing their life away?
You guys.
What's the big problem you have, Sal?
Hi, Susie. I found marijuana in Brenda's dresser.
She got it for me.
He got it from me.
Well, he got it. You have a point. Who needs drugs and alcohol to have friends? Real friends care about you.
Brenda's right. We should just say no to alcohol and drugs.
Yeah, y'all are right. We should. Slick.
Come on,
Slick.
you can say no.
You can just say no.
Well, if I can say no, so can you.
I can say no, so can you. Bart Bennett, you're the assistant principal at Broadmoor Middle School. Is this an exaggerated situation you think that could happen with preteens and beginning teenagers?
I think if anything, it's been toned down. Some of the parties that these middle school kids can throw are a little more elaborate than this, and this goes on for weeks and weeks.
Do you find that a goodly number of the students, and I'm not trying to put words into your mouth, really want to stay straight, but the peer pressure is too great, or what's the deal on that?
That's the answer. It's the peer pressure. The peer pressure is greater than the parental pressure. The adults, you know, after a certain age, what the adults say is all old, you know, you don't want to listen to that. Listen to us, the adults are not telling you the true story.
Yeah. Before we had iCare, we didn't have anyone to motivate Just Say No clubs and that. Can you tell a difference in the ambience of the school since you have iCare in there?
It makes a big difference because we have the largest ADAP group in the parish.
Really?
We have 26 members of the council, and I would say the best group.
Oh, you better say it. You're the assistant principal. Who's principal at Broadmoor Middle?
Mr. George Williams is the principal.
Okay. And a goodly number of the students are getting to watch today, huh?
I hope so. I hope so. If not, maybe we can play them back a tape.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bart Bennett,
Thank you.
from Broadmoor Middle School, and to the guys and gals who took their time and came, and they've had to perform this in several places in order to get here, and they do us honor during iCare Week. We wanted to share with you some of the things that the young people are doing because they want to be able to say no to.
And they were just pretending, right?
Yes.
That was empty cans.
Yeah, those were empty cans and play-like joints, and that was kind of racy for Storyland, I think.
Right. But it was just pretend, but it could be real.
It could be, and we used it as an illustration of what not to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yuck. I don't want any beer or joints. I like orange juice.
We'll be back with
Bacon.
We'll be back
grits,
with part 2 of Storyland
biscuits.
after we pause to get better acquainted with station identification. Watch. Cajun Radio up there in the billboard. Give us a honk on the way in. And to finish out our iCare business today, we have the iCare song. We can see part of it. That's What's Your Name recorded. So long, we're a little too late from Storyland.